let's go.
I'll do the syllables thing.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to 2026. Hey, no Gibby, did you practice the big words this week?
Hey, buddy, it's a big syllables podcast here starting the year off of 2026.
The syllable's a big enough word?
I think it's too big for him.
Syllable.
Live from the Justin Livestream Network studios, Scrib and Gib.
Well, first of all, from the podcast, from Moose, myself, Brinkman, and Little Gibby, welcome to the first podcast of 2026. Guys, Happy New Year.
Right?
Happy New Year,
Yeah.
guys. Happy New Year.
I mean, we have started out just like our background looks. Awesome. I mean,
It's a little chilly.
little chilly, little rainy, icicles and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy out there right now. Weather the last few days have been kind of interesting.
Do you know any of those bicycles back there? None of them are any family members of yours, I hope.
Well, no, that's not very nice now, is it?
Well, I had to get one shot in. That's just my nature.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Speaking of nature, you know what? Can we just start it off right now with the Gibby's Gutter Ball of the Week? Can we just start it with that, please?
Well, only if we can welcome everyone to the Linda's podcast studio in Brinkman's basement with no meatloaf yet. We got to do that all the time.
Someday.
I mean, one, you don't have the walking billboard here for Linda's, right? I mean, normally
Yeah.
Gibby's got Linda's underwear on.
That's all he wears.
Yeah.
right.
I've been told he's tattooed Linda's too.
I don't want to ask where that is.
It's a T-stamp. All right, Gibby's Lanes is up. Here, what's the gutter ball, buddy?
Hey, let's just say the weather. I don't know if you guys knew. I felt bad because when you guys were, you got here before I got home from work tonight. I was driving home and I'm like, I should have told them to bring their ice skates to get up my driveway because this
not
is just
getting up the
ridiculous.
driveway, walking in the door.
Hey, did you get the same text I did? Hey, this side door to my garage is open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we
I
walked
mean, how
up like
much
this.
ice did you put down? I fell.
Did you put any salto for us?
20 pounds of salt this morning before I left.
That you consumed?
No, that'd be
okay.
really bad
Hold
with
on,
my heart condition.
Well, I would agree, but
Very
I was
much
just
so.
curious.
By the way, I had a physical yesterday. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, that's what we love hearing, buddy.
Absolutely went. I rocked it.
You crushed it?
I crushed it. Yeah, there's a reason I feel so good. It's because I'm in pristine condition.
I think, yeah, let's move on. I just got a lot of comments from the Christmas card. They're like, geez, my father-in-law was like, Moose, man, that guy works out.
You know what the funniest part is? So, obviously, everybody, thank you, AI. But the best part is I just picked pictures out, right? I found one of you that I had. I think I stole it from Facebook because you don't have a lot of pictures out there. So I cut yours out, found one of Brinkman on Facebook as well, leaning over a pickup.
On the back pages?
Gibby had already done one, so I didn't have his original one, but I went on his Facebook page and grabbed the one that he did. And then I just picked, in all fairness, I just picked a gym picture of me wearing a shirt and a hat, right? And that's what it spit out. So AI knows me really well.
Huh.
I thought that picture of you came from when you were on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine in 1987.
I would have been 7.
Okay,
Oh, well, yeah, hopefully.
97.
There we go.
I just-
Thank you.
70.
Well, yeah, I agree, though. The Gibby Lane's gutter ball of the week is the weather. It's just been horrible. I mean, you would get snow. Like when I just think back in the last month, I go to Hawaii and I leave on the day of that big snowstorm. And since then, we've had the ice storm right around right after Christmas that we're supposed to get that weather in, and then we had the last couple days of Tuesday morning it poured.
The biggest thing this year to me is, can it just snow? Can it just snow like 4 inches or 2 inches, 5 inches, whatever? But it's when you're driving along and it kind of gives this rainy, snowy, in the world of snow, it probably would amount to not even a half an inch. But the side of my pickup looks like the bottom of my shoe. I mean, it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's been weird.
The poor unlimited car wash is not making money on me.
I think actually Friday night they're talking 4 to 6 inches overnight, aren't they?
They're talking more snow.
Yeah, that's just wonderful. You know what? There is nothing better than a fresh coating of snow over ice on your driveway. It's just the best.
My driveway after the other day, you have snow on the sides and it's a straight driveway, right, coming off the road. And if you look at night, it's the white snow and the gray driveway, just like this. It's like, oh my! I have to put it like in my pickup. I have to put it in 4-wheel drive. I got to back into my garage. I have to put it in 4-wheel drive just because, like, the one day I started sliding, I almost took out the trash can because it just slid me over.
So you have to back up because of that big monster truck you got him. You trying to?
It's a little higher than my old one, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to outdo our Vital System Stat of the Week guy, Keith Conlon. The biggest truck in the neighborhood.
Nobody's going to do that
So
one.
remember when we were kids, the Rice Krispies commercial of Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
Yeah.
I literally put out 20 pounds of salt on my driveway and my sidewalk there this morning before I left for work, and you should have heard it just popping and crackling and snapping.
The gal that I go with, her house is on a hill, right? And the driveway.
Can't you just say, Danny?
No, because you might break out into song. That's
Isn't
why.
she
Danny's song.
There we go. So anyway,
Is she your fiance?
okay, my fiance.
Yeah, I'm going to say he really. I
My
hope
gosh,
she listens.
He traded up his truck for a bigger truck. He traded up his
I wanna-
girlfriend and made her a fiance. I mean, what a year!
I wanted to know where that was going.
So did I.
I'm going to make her listen to this one.
Remember, if you don't like what Brinkman says, give him 5
She'll
minutes.
be
He'll say
texting you
something worse.
tomorrow. Anyway, boy, my face is like the color of my shirt, I feel. But anyway, like her driveway, if you're standing on the road looking up at the house, it's probably 25, 30, 35 feet. And the driveway from the garage is down and then it curves to the left to get out. She had to get picked up on, like, there's no way her car would have made it down. They would have just, like, well, somebody hit her. So she said she doesn't have her Jeep. She has a rental car. So then she's driving this Camry around, but there's no way that you could get up or down that driveway without going in the ditch. Like I laid down, like 30 pounds of salt, 40 pounds of salt on the whole driveway. And when I was walking back up, it was just crack, 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 crack.
Yeah, it's bad. So our gutter ball of the week, I think, is the weather. You guys agree?
And then you can go right into the JLS Insurance Egg Minute of the Week. That's just the life of moose. And now it's almost the life of Moose and Brinkman. You guys are using salt.
Well,
like it's going out of style. But what is?
The salt, okay, let's talk about some salt.
But just what is the life of moose?
The life of moose.
I want to
let's
know
talk
how
about
it's
the
going
life
in
of-
2026.
We're going to have a really good 2026. I just got to get out of this first couple of weeks, and we'll figure it out.
Kind of salty.
Yeah, I was a little salty earlier today, and I really still am, but
But you got that beautiful smile over there that Danny somehow likes.
she brings
I don't
it out. She's my calm. She's my peace.
Do you want me to sit this one out, or can I start commenting?
No, sit it out.
No, sit it out.
Because it just gives you a hard time.
But yeah, talk salt, because that is an interesting one. I mean, it's a little bit of the egg.
Did you know that if you run out of salt, you can always go buy softener salt and it does the exact same thing?
That's so I buy the
What?
If you run out, if you run to Fleet Farm and you need to buy ice melt, go to Menards and buy softener salt.
Oh.
Does the exact same thing.
I always buy the cheapest crystals you can find at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I mix it with regular salt. If you look at my stuff out there now, it's mixed. I do that all the time just because it's so much.
Salt is salt on ice. That's
Right.
the way I look at it. It might be a little bit more pH on your lawn. That's what people get at. Well, it's going to kill my lawn. Really, there's so much water right now and crap on your driveway. It's going to dilute that, and you are not going to have a high pH level. It's not going to, unless you're salting that once a week, a little bit's not going to hurt.
It's just going to be along the driveway.
And on top of it, we have enough snow. So when you effers talk about snow melting this spring, it actually will take the salt with it.
Us effers? What's an
Well,
effer?
there's been a podcast that he commented on how he sat outside and watched the snow melt.
I didn't sit outside.
Well,
and watch the
that's
snow
what
melt.
farmers do.
Andy, in the Ag Minute, when we're adding up on the amount of snow we have, right?
Yeah.
When it gets really warm, really fast, what happens to the snow?
It melts very fast, and it turns into you get a river in the field or a pond, or
It runs off. If you have a slow melt, what happens?
you don't have that. The ground is able to suck it in.
Wow. Whew. I love having 2 ag guys here and not having.
I could have told you that too, but
remember that really dry year we had about 3 years ago? We had a lot of snow, right?
Yeah.
And we replaced the moisture with the way the snow was
yeah.
melting because it didn't melt fast and it was able to soak it in. And these guys made fun of me. Oh, watch the snow melt.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't watch snow melt either.
Well, I'm not watching it, but I drive.
I'd rather watch the Green Bay Packers. Look,
But I put enough miles on. You notice that kind of stuff. It's like driving back and forth to Baldwin, right?
And actually,
You're such an idiot.
what hurts?
Not you. You with the brown on or whatever, gray.
Scrib, this may
offend me.
snow naturally has more nitrogen in it than rain. Why? I don't know, but it does. So
Again, these egg
very,
minutes are
very
valuable.
important for the production of corn is nitrogen. And so this snow is very, very good for us.
So when you get a slower melt, that nitrogen seeps into the ground more than running off. Everybody, I don't know if you can see my camera. It doesn't see. It's kind of empty right here where it says egg minute because we were just going to wing it. Hands down, one of my favorite ones because you are proved wrong.
Wow.
How am I proved wrong? Oh, my words.
Okay.
Just because. All right.
Favorite egg minute so far.
Well, let's
Because
talk.
we don't have Gibby going, what? Huh?
Well, he'd be
What
off
was
on
that?
the genome guide. He's,
What's nitrogen?
He's like, oh, well, what kind of seed?
What
do you-"
causes droopy cob?
All right, let's get over to the Cedar Lake Speedway race to the finish because we have one for the Division III National Champs, UW River Falls. What a game. Was that fun to watch, guys, or was that fun to watch?
Well, let's not even talk about just that game being fun to watch. What about the game that got them there?
Yeah, we already kind of rehashed that.
But I mean, but okay, what about the St. John's game before that?
Yeah.
I mean, these were unbelievable games, unbelievable story. Congratulations to Matt Walker and all he's done there. You know, well, Rocky Larson, I think, was his defensive coordinator for a while there, or at least D-backs coach for a while, I know. He started his career there 3-27.
I know. That's crazy.
And
One of them was an 0-10 season.
yeah, and a couple things that go along with that. One, the administration of UW River Falls deserves some credit.
They
for
stuck
keeping
with
him
him,
around.
yeah.
Okay, number two, they knew their facilities were crap, and they were doing huge upgrades to their facilities. And once they did those upgrades, almost immediately they started to see vast improvements. Number three, there's actually a YouTube video out there about UW River Falls football, and Matt Walker's done an amazing job embracing the 120-some-year history of UW River Falls. Like, for instance, their games used to be played outside North Hall. Every year, the football picture used to be taken in front of North Hall. He's brought that back, that they take a team photo in front of North Hall. I mean, there's just so many things. There's just so many things that he has done. Their community involvement with the team being involved in the community. There's so many stories. This Blaha and Roar worked together at one of the
Johnny's Bar.
at
Johnny's Corner Bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable story, and I said it on Sunday night, and I will say it again. The last 40 minutes of that football game, David absolutely beat the hell out of Goliath up and down the field.
It was a butt kicking.
They were better. They were the better team by far that night.
And
I should have sent you a picture. Gosh darn it. I forgot about it. I get a picture from Dennis Rock's dad, my son D-Rock. So if you watch the game, the River Falls people in front with no shirts on, waving a shirt,
D-Rock, one of them?
that was D-Rock.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Good
his
for him.
dad sent me the picture. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, it's on. So I went and found it on ESPN, started watching it. Within 2-3 minutes, there's Dennis Rock. Shirt off, just boom, boom, and it was cool. So he popped up there multiple times. But from when I started watching it, it was a butt kicking. And that was kind of in the second quarter. You know, what they'd missed a few fourth downs when they'd gone for it.
Yep.
But once they scored that one touchdown and then got the interception in the first half, it was a butt kicking from there on out. Complete destruction of North Central. North Central didn't even know what hit them, I think, that second half. I was talking to a guy at work who played at River Falls who went down to the Stag Bowl. He's like, the people were nice from North Central, but they had a little chip on their shoulder. They acted like they were better. And even I think the coaching staff and everybody for North Central kind of felt like they were just going to win. And they hadn't, you're 13-0 or 14-0. They're taking timeouts to figure out what they're going to run on fourth down with 10, 12 minutes to go left in the game. You're wasting timeouts that you might need because they haven't been in that.
Right.
And that's maybe good for them, but that also shows you you're not prepared. You were not prepared for a tight game. That's how I look at it.
Well,
they went in thinking they were going to win.
Matt Walker said about it, we're going to be unapologetically aggressive the whole game.
Big words.
Big words. I'm failing at them huge. Hey,
big words.
One of the one person that I want to make mention of. You saw the last half, especially that defensive line
Jackals
of UW
and
River
baby
Falls, absolutely take over the game. Their coach, their D-line coach, 1991 Baldwin Woodville graduate, state champion in wrestling, guy I've known for a long time, Pete Range. So congratulations to Ranger there. He is the D-line coach. His son was the quarterback at River Falls High School a couple years ago, the Range kid that played quarterback for them. So there are so many amazing stories to that UW River Falls football team that that linebacker who was such a stud, Nussbaum. He's a true freshman from
Central.
St. Croix Central.
Yeah, he played really well.
Yeah.
I think hold on before, I know you got something there, big guy. I just think it'll be interesting. What does this bring for the future of River Falls? Will this help bring recruits? But also then, what does it mean for Matt Walker? Is he a guy that sticks around? Reason I asked, think about Whitewater. Lance Leopold. Right, he was there. Went to Buffalo, Kansas. I can't remember who was before Leopold. He's left too. A lot of these guys leave and go because after North Dakota State, no different, right? They get opportunities. Will Matt Walker stick around?
Doesn't Blaha have one more year of eligibility left?
No, he's out.
No,
he's out.
Doesn't he have a medical red shirt in there?
That's what brought him back this year was the medical red shirt. Is what I read in the paper.
I was thinking he had one more.
Yeah, I was wondering because of COVID. Actually.
Speaking of that,
close.
The coach from UW Lacrosse, Manus, M-A-N-U-S, Manus.
Yep, he's gone.
He's gone. He went to Northern Michigan. That's a Division II school, so he's going to take over there. And when you talk about this North Central team that UWRF, they beat up. I don't know how else to say it. They beat them up. You talked about the chip on their shoulder. Well, I guess you can have that when you're 45-1 your last 46 games, right?
Yeah, but how about that fourth down when at the end of the game, basically, and they brought everybody. And the quarterback threw it away, and then he went down. I'm like, dude, you didn't give your receiver a chance at it, but he knew he was getting hit if he held on to it. So, What were you going to say now, Moosey?
Oh, the only thing, just to kind of piggyback on what you guys talked about, the community of River Falls, when Andy was talking about that. Now, okay, and not to bring it back to Danny, but she's from River Falls, right? And she's a townie, and her whole family is.
Townie.
That's what River Falls Townie. But River Falls has a lot of support for their college teams and their high school basketball or high school sports teams as well. And
it's a sports town.
It is a sports town. It's just really interesting. And as these guys were good, we were driving by one day just mid-season, right, when they were just a regular game. It was packed.
Yeah.
Parking over across in the grocery store.
Raymer Field gets absolutely. Yeah.
And when they have a decent or good team, right? They support them when they're not good. So it was just one of those that it's eye-opening when you're not from there, but they are a sports town, very much so.
And
they're a college town. You can tell that they're an old college town.
Yep,
and
I totally agree.
What else is fun is it's not just football. They got the back-to-back defending national champions in girls hockey.
Yeah.
One of the things what I find so fun about this is Sunday night sending text messages back to my brother-in-law who played at UWRF in the mid-'80s back when they were pretty darn good back then. These guys took it personally what had happened to them the last 20 years up until 2021. So for these former, the alumni football players at UW River Falls, they really felt a part of this.
What does this do? Let's take this a little different avenue. You talked about, what does this do for River Falls football? What does it do for athletics and stuff? Now they have 2 national championship teams within the in the last 3 years. What does this do? Because it's Division III, you can still have NIL money, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you think this does for that part of it?
I would think it brings it in. Now, the NIL is a bit different how they can fundraise it. It's not the same, technically.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know either, but I just know people have – I think you kind of got to self-fund yourself a little bit. It's a little bit different, but you can do something. But it's I mean, I've asked a couple people about Caleb Blaha. I've read some stuff. I know multiple NF teams are piqued interest in him, I've been told.
I was say, do you think he has a shot at the combine?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
he just broke the all divisions record for most yards in the season.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm just asking. Like, I know it's Division III, but
he can throw. Well, I mean,
if a guy can spin it.
Guy can spin it, yeah. I mean, you got Adam. You got Adam Thielen, and he can run, but you got Thielen in there, and that was Division II, I guess. But these guys can make it.
Oh, yeah. If he can read a field, he can read a field, right? If he can read coverage, it's just one of those things.
And the flavor of just Flavor Flav. I think he could have probably started and got a couple victories at the Minnesota Vikings this year based off their quarterback.
I think it's time to move on already. Now
China Doll.
Oh, cheap.
Your China Doll took out. He got hurt again against the Packers.
Where are we moving to next?
All right, we're going to move to
Congratulations, by the way, UWRF.
Yep, congratulations, UWRF, and that's awesome. So congratulations, national champs. What do you got for the garage condos? You got something spewed up there, buddy.
Buddy, do we got pictures of this week's garage condos future Tiger? Do you have them?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Let's do it right now because this is a neat kid.
I got the fishing one up right now.
New Richmond 5th grader Kellen Wilkerson is this week's featured Future Tiger. Thanks to Garage Condos for sponsoring the Future Tiger of the Week. Kellen keeps both of his parents, Jeremy and Tracy, super busy as he participates in football, wrestling, baseball, and he plays soccer. And when he's not busy with one of those sports, he likes to wet a line and go fishing, so good for him. This week's New Richmond Garage Condos Future Tiger of the Week is Kellen Wilkerson. Congratulations, Kellen.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know the Wilkerson. I know specifically, I know both his parents and Tracy I've known for a long time. She grew up in St. Croix Falls, went to St. Croix Falls, so I've known her. She's right around my age, so I've known her for a long time.
Oh, she's not that old. Come on.
Not old. She's 29.
She was going to say she's 27 tops. Stop it. She's nowhere near you. Come on.
What a cool kid. He loves the football, wrestling, baseball. I'm assuming he was at the Tiger Tussle this past week because I know that was rolling, right? That went up there. I heard that was full this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. So congratulations to Mr. Kellen Wilkerson. All right, the Custom HVAC Solution of the Week. Again, this is a time where if you need something, check out Custom HVAC for all your heating and cooling needs. But this one, it is so nice to send Gibby down to Florida. We don't have to deal with him. He's down on a work trip.
No, don't even. I can't even lie like that.
What I love out of all 4 of us, right? Andy's typically here. Moose is typically here. Scribner used to be. I don't know what the heck happened.
I've been busy.
He had a little bit of a shake-up in December. But if any one of us is gone all the time in the winter, it's Gibby.
Yeah.
Hit or miss.
What about fall and
fall?
Summer?
Misses a game or 2 of football.
Yeah. He's all in, though. He's always been all in all sports.
He's all in when he's here. That's great.
Yeah.
But he's down working.
Yeah. He sends me these videos late at night to tell me that it's 72 degrees at like 10 o'clock our time.
I mean, did you ever just say, we know? We know. We understand. You should send him back your thermometer of your house. Just say, hey, it's nice here too.
Barlow.
So give me
the only thing hot up here is my fiance.
Whoa!
Oh, my God. Hey, just so everybody knows, that was Moose that said that and not either of us because we don't need to get in trouble for anything like that.
I'm going to show her your clip.
So anyways.
Talking about my trade-in. You've been working too much.
Oh, my gosh. The Custom HVAC Solutions of the Week are... Gibby's gone.
Yep.
Send him away.
Gone. Hey, quickly before we move on, because this is one thing that I forgot to discuss with you guys. The Vital System Stat of the Week. I just... There's really 2 of them to me. One, River Falls getting into the playoffs for the first time since 1996 is amazing to me. But I think the stat of the week has to come from the NFL. The New York Jets just went an entire NFL season without their defense getting an interception.
That's like impossible.
Jets, Jets.
I mean,
That is a
Seriously, that is a heck of a stat of the week. I'm not going to lie.
I know, it's crazy. I saw that, and I'm like, how was it even possible?
The whole season, no interceptions?
So as a defense, they only created 4 turnovers as a defense the whole season.
What was their plus minus?
No, I don't know what their plus minus was, but the Vikings, who still finished with a winning record, by the way, the Vikings had 30 giveaways this last season and still finished with a winning record, which is amazing. But the New York Jets got 4 turnovers all season. That to me is just absolutely amazing.
So you're saying the Vikings gave their ball away 30 times?
Yeah. Yeah. They had 30 turnovers, 30 giveaways. Yeah. So anyways,
we don't think it'll pop up for me. Let's see here.
How would you like to be a New York
They ranked
football
32nd.
fan?
Well, surprise.
1.1 margin per game.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Hey, what's on the Justin live stream at Knudsen Oz Pub in downtown New Richmond this week? Well, hey, a couple days ago, it was the Amory New Richmond girls game. It was supposed to be River Falls, New Richmond last night. Boys got postponed due to the weather. But this week, you will have the Menominee Lady Mustangs in town to take on your New Richmond Lady Tigers. So check them out. For this Friday night, they'll be down there at Knudsen Oz Pub for the game of the week.
Maybe.
We're going to be fine.
It'll be
the way
fine.
the weather's going.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got boys basketball on the 12th and boys hockey on June 13th. So plenty of opportunities to catch Tiger Sports live in person via Justin Livestream down at Knudsen Oz Pub. So check them out.
Check out justinlivestream.com. Zach does a really nice job having the schedule on there with easy, watchable links.
Yes.
It says watch on YouTube. It says watch on Huddle. Whatever we have it on that game, it's super easy to find.
Yeah, can you imagine if there wasn't a Zach Cunningham? Let's just ponder that.
Can we just give him a round of applause right now?
Yeah.
I mean, thank you, Zach. We very much appreciate you.
It's amazing the job he does, and he has. I show up at that hockey rink, and he's got everything set up, ready to go, and I can just pick on Hammer. And
just think about it. That when we show up for football games and Moose is there, he's been there for 5 hours.
You're putting everything together.
Yeah,
that's
true. It's unreal.
That's true.
And he's been there for 5 hours. Well, what does he do?
Maybe I said this already. The funny part is he changed some stuff up for the winter sports, right? On how we're using our software that we've used the last 5 years. It takes 5 years, but you always learn more, and I've just used it the way it's been. Zach gets into it. We hired him on, and he just started playing around with it more. Before the first game I had to go do for girls basketball, I had to call him that afternoon and be like, so how am I using my own software now? So he's very good. He does an awesome job.
Yeah. Again, if it wasn't for Zach,
it would be
an ugly one.
Second rate for sure.
All right. So again, if it's on Justin Livestream, it will be on down at Knudsen Oz's. You can certainly watch it.
If it's not, just ask them. They'll put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, some discussion points this week. Girls basketball did get back into the victory column on Monday night over Amory, 62-40. Prior to that, they did play in the holiday tournament in Marshfield. They lost to Wausau West. It was a close game, had an 11-point lead. Couldn't quite hang on. It was a good game. You just see the youth of the team yet continuing. And
it's exciting for what will be.
Yeah, there's injuries. There's kids coming back, but... Yeah, I'm with you. But, there's days it's just like, but then it's like, you also remember they're starting, sophomores and freshmen or it's like, it is what it is. But you're seeing progress. Like the Amory game was fun to watch. They had a 21-18 lead at half. Go ahead.
There's something though there's a caveat to that 21 to 18 point lead at half. 6 minutes into the game, New Richmond was down 10-0.
Yeah.
So when you look at that as a game as a whole, after the first 6 minutes, New Richmond outscored them 63-20.
Not 63-20.
Well, it was because they won 63 because they
62.
got No, they got the 3-pointer at the end.
Yeah, it was
they?
59. 59 plus 3 is still 62 in Turtle Lake math.
I disagree with that, but okay.
It was 62-40, buddy.
Anyways.
But no, you're right. They scored 62 unanswered points. Oh, not unanswered, but 62. They really took it to them, and it was fun to watch. Personally, for me, it was fun. Lindsay's from Amory. She had Lindsay has a cousin on the Amory team playing, Josie Maxon, so Grayson was playing against her second cousin technically. So that was kind of fun to watch. And but you saw in the second half, the girls played really well together. You started to see some really nice defense and passes. So it is fun. And I think, Moose, you hit it, right? It's what's coming, right?
Yep.
And we knew last year you're going to start to see it. This year you're going to see more and more of it. There's going to be some frustrations. 100%. You get into the big rivers, there's going to be opportunities where we have an opportunity to win, but we can't quite hold on to it, or there will be frustrations. But there's some good things going.
Did we lose Brinkman?
No,
he doesn't believe me, but
it was 63-40. It says on Bounce.
Don't worry, we weren't watching you on your phone the whole.
No,
last
I
minute.
also got a call from a customer that I needed to. I probably shouldn't have sent a voicemail, but anyways.
Boys basketball still rolling. They went down to Menominee for their holiday tournament. They played Merrill and Antigo. And I've talked to Coach Allen about this. I've asked him nicely to see, maybe work on the first half offense. They like to. Against Merrill. No offense to anybody, but they scored 27 points, and he sat right here, Coach. Right, you sat right here. Said this will be high octane.
Go! First game, 110 points.
Yeah, 111.
111. Sorry.
But yeah, 27, and then he ends up scoring 80 or 90. They scored 60-some points in the second half, and it's like, could have used a little bit of that in the first half. But the thing about his offense, the way he does it, when they get hot, man. And
What do you say? Threes and layups, right?
Yeah, and in that game specifically, Landa got hot in the second half. And
tell you what, I'm a Duke fan. I've been a Duke basketball fan for years, right? And how many years have they lived and died by that 3-point line?
Yeah. When
they're off, you're just cringing.
That's kind of even how Wisconsin is playing too, right? Wisconsin basketball kind of does the same way.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating. But on specifically Merrill, they just took it to them. It was fun.
On the next day, they played Antigo, and but were the Antigo starters back for that game, or is it still?
I have not heard. There is an issue where something with a coach was suspended or fired, and the first day apparently players wore shirts that said "I stand with whatever the coach's name" and stuff. So don't know much, but they looked. I don't think they were back because they looked out of sorts.
Yeah,
and the coach, it's weird.
That's not where Farmer went to, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, that's Crandon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he has a cabin up there or something in Antigo, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds
close.
Sounds
Up in
sounds
that
about
area.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I have to laugh when you see these other teams that like the kids want to laugh and giggle about Richmond doing the runaround before the inbounds pass, and all of a sudden once it works like 3-4 times in a row, they're all looking at
because you don't know where you're going. It's not a set play. That's what I love about it.
Unbelievable.
Read and react.
Hockey.
yeah, what do you got? There's some interesting stuff there, right?
Well, the boys went 1-2 in their holiday tournament over in the Fox River Valley. Then they had a makeup game on Monday night against River Falls. Tigers were ahead 4-2 with 7:14 left in the game, and somehow they came out on the short end of a 7-5 game. So the final goal was by River Falls was scored with like 15 seconds left, I believe. That was an empty netter. But before that, the Tigers let in 4 goals on 5 shots in the last 6.5 minutes. So that Tigers had a game last night, postponed against Menominee. They do have a game tomorrow night at Hudson. That's became a really great. I think the last 6 against Hudson. Richmond's 4-1-1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, they are. Richmond seems to have had Hudson's number. It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night. Last year, that game was physical.
It was intense
in Hudson, and you could feel it when you walked into the rink down there. How intense it was.
I'll look it up. You keep talking.
But I'm going to change subjects here for just a second. So I'm sure everybody's heard on the day before New Year's Eve, I don't know if that's how you'd say it, on the way back from their holiday tournament, the Richmond team bus was involved in an accident. It sounds like the bus driver pulled out on Highway 29 to pass a snowplow and caught the wing of the snowplow that was in the up position. Ended up putting 3 of our coaches in the hospital overnight.
Oh, it's 3?
Well,
I
it
didn't
was
know that.
John. As I understand it, it was 3 of them. Kudos to the JV coaches and Coach Drew Kelly, who stayed with the students. So what happened is, it sounds like this happened. The sheriff from that town took our students to a local high school. They had a bus come in and pick them up. New Richmond ended up sending down another coach bus to get the students home. And it sounds like one of the administrators went down and picked up the coaches. It sounds like the 3 coaches got home at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, my
words. And then kind of all, I think we're told, you should go to your local clinic and just get checked out when you got back. It sounds like there were some concussions and stuff like that. But I know this, on Monday night, I was sent a picture of one of the coaches, and I said, believe it or not, I've never been so damn happy to see him smiling. So what could have been a horrific accident actually turned out to be okay, unless you're the bus. I don't know, people seem to have pictures of the bus, and it just doesn't look good. So I'm just glad that all the Richmond, all people involved with Richmond hockey are okay. Like I said, tomorrow night, Tigers are back on the rink against Hudson down there, and those 2 teams usually put on a pretty good show. Western Wisconsin Stars, 7-5 on the season. They just seem to be getting into conference play. They've had 2 games postponed that haven't been made up yet, so at both conference games. So I think that we should
these postponed games are going to be make for a crazy January, February.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
well, and so I had a talk with a Richmond hockey coach yesterday. So you postponed the Menominee game, okay? New Richmond has all their ice time sold. So basically what New Richmond's going to have to do to make up this home hockey game is they're going to have to, 1, see when the other school can be here, and 2, they're going to have to cancel youth games.
Mm-hmm.
No,
they're going to have to cancel them for varsity and JV and varsity
Not
hockey.
Cancel, postpone, or reroute.
Well, but for the youth kids, they just normally cancel. They don't postpone.
No, because depends if they're playing a Division II game, which a lot of times, that's the Minnesota teams that they play. They have to play those.
Okay.
It'd be the game if they're playing just a Wisconsin team that they might just cancel it if they can't find any more ice time. But they'll fit it in. They might, instead of playing at 4 in the afternoon, they might be playing at 8 in the morning.
Yep.
Or on a Sunday or something.
And that's where it just gets rough too on the families and the kids, because you start to stack up multiple games in a week potentially. Like I know, like the girls and the boys both had it. Now the boys have 2 games to make up.
Right.
And they already got the Rice Lake up their game figured out. I think that's in February sometime, but they'll have to figure out this River Falls one. And yeah, you cut into gym space, you cut into gym time, ice time, whatever. It gets tough. And to be honest, guys, it's January 7th.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, we have a month, by time to make up all these games, because you start getting in that first week of February. And you want your stuff done.
Well,
Maybe
for basketball, it goes a couple, you get 2, 3
But the girls are a week ahead, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
the girls
first or second week, boys will go to second or third week. Hockey, about that second week.
But it gets tough. You get nervous because, could there be more?
Yeah, I'm just saying, Friday night, I don't know when it's coming, but just say it came early, and then all of a sudden there's another game you're postponing, you're moving off. And on the live stream side, it's gotten really tough in the sense of, because then you're having to check the schedule every week, and Jason's really good about letting us know what's going on too. So.
And what about Jason and I think Beth Gould does a lot of help on this at the high school level, but okay, so girls basketball game gets postponed. Okay, well, now you got to see what you have going on that night so that you can make sure that you're there to see your daughter play. Okay, but now look what the coaches or look what the administration has to do. They got to find officials for that night if it's a home game.
Oh,
They got to find busing if it's a away game. They got to make sure that this is okay and that's okay. They've got contracts and stuff. It's crazy.
I talked with Jason on Tuesday, yesterday, and that we had no school, so then it was a busy night. There was basketball, there was hockey, and he goes, yeah, plus he's talking to the superintendent and kind of getting a feel because he's a vice principal on top of it. He's like, I've been on the phone since 4:30 this morning, and it was probably 1:00. And he had to go because he had a phone call coming in. So that was just kind of how this day
Oh, I
It's
imagine.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's
It's a lot.
So
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got the final, the Scrib and Gib College Football Challenge. Man, there were some good games. Semifinal start tomorrow with Ole Miss and Miami, and then we follow that up with the big Friday matchup, the Big Ten teams, Oregon and Indiana. Guys,
Google me.
Google me, yeah. But let's leave that game for a second. Ole Miss, Miami. Miami,
Wow. Out of the blue.
they're playing good. That defense looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ole Miss, give them credit. They're, without Lane Kiffin, Pete Golden, playoff Pete, they're calling him, I guess.
If Miami wins, do you think Michael Irving's dealer is going to get a bump?
Oh, yeah. Whatever he was on that night. Holy.
And hey, you know what? Kudos to Michael Irving for looking that way at that age. Like, he's still got the six-pack, and, he's built. He looked like Scrib and Gib Christmas card picture.
Well, did you see
I was just going to say that.
Ray Lewis also? Did you see him?
No, I
Everything
didn't
good,
see Ray
everything good
Lewis.
with your left hand there, buddy?
Yeah, we're good.
Just okay. Jeepers creepers.
Ray Lewis. What about Ray Lewis?
Well, did
Why are
you
you
see
lining him up, or
when,
what's going on?
Well, did you see his arms? They're as big as my thighs. That's just amazing that he's in that shape. But Miami
he strokes the weights, man. He's out there pumping.
Miami
Pumping
has,
iron.
He's not getting beat up every week and actually keep the weight on, probably.
Yeah.
that's that.
Plus, there's juice.
But Miami, boy, did they look good last week.
they did.
Looked really, really good. But this Ole Miss team,
They're
boy,
sneaky.
that's a big chip on their shoulder.
Yep.
They're playing with about how this is all going down, and with coaches going back and forth, and
It's going to be a game. I think it's going to be a great game, to be honest.
I do too.
And then we're going to follow it up with Oregon, Indiana. Just Google me, Mr. Signetti. I'm all in on him.
Isn't he just fun to watch?
That Alabama game, and I personally, I didn't think Alabama should have made it. That's just me.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, they beat Oklahoma. Well, I'm going to tell you, they looked like a high school team. And I've never seen an Alabama team get beaten like that. They got beaten every phase of the game.
Yeah.
It just a beating. And I kind of felt like you could see it from the get-go. Like, the first two possessions were like, I don't know. They're going to have to figure out somehow to stop Indiana. But Indiana was just all over them. It was unreal.
When Signetti always talks about it's one play at a time, his team never takes a playoff.
No.
Even at the end of the game when they're just doing a kneel down, they're like, it's unbelievable.
He has something there.
And you know what, you guys? He's doing this at Indiana.
Yeah. Well, they got another big donation.
Well, I'm sure they're getting a lot of donations now.
Mark Cuban flip some more coin, but have you seen, they just got like one of the best quarterbacks in the portal because Mendoza is probably going NFL. So
Can I throw something out there?
Yeah.
I saw it on, I think it was a TikTok I saw. If you were Signetti and the Raiders came a calling, you have the number 1 pick in the draft. You take Mendoza, and who's the owner? Davis calls you up and says, hey, we want you to coach your boy. What do you do?
I would stay at Indiana.
I'd say Indiana. NFL stands for not for long when it comes to coaches.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And they've had
Every
16.
year.
They just brought it up, if you want the next level, right?
They've had 16 coaches since 2000.
Yeah, that's almost more than the Vikings.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would stay.
They've been good about keeping coaches.
I would stay at Indiana. I just think the NFL is.
And these, you know what? And I just have
tough.
to bring it up. The hard part is the money is in the college football right now.
Yeah.
That's where coaches are getting paid too.
Harbaugh will be
What they say? He had
7 calls.
phone calls,
and
and
some
they
of
said
them
There's 7. He had 7 phone calls, and there's 7 teams looking for a coach, but one of them is Baltimore.
Yeah.
There's no doubt there are some teams out there that put calls into him that still have coaches.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised they technically fired him. I get it, didn't have the best season, but my gosh, like.
So it sounds like in
year
everything
after year,
I read.
you take your averages.
Well,
yeah.
But the thing I read about yesterday was, one, before he went into the meeting with the owner, he had called some assistant coaches and said, hey, I may be leaving this thing if this doesn't go my way. And it sounds like there was some blowback from the general manager, was not happy about when things that during the week of the Packer game Harbaugh had said about Lamar Jackson not playing.
Oh.
Because it
that's
sounds
right.
like
what was that?
It sounds like the general manager and the owner are backing Lamar in this. Well, and you know what they talked about that night during the broadcast? If you have a back contusion that hurts so bad, how can you be running up and down the field and putting the cheese grater on everybody's head and cheering to the fans and stuff? And it made sense, and they've grown tiresome of, this is your 8th year in the league. We're kind of done with you being a great video game player and then turning our football games into video games. You got to start becoming a student of the game. And, Lamar Jackson's a different dude. I mean, he negotiated his own contract, and, he's just a different guy. So I don't know all the ins and outs of it there, but I really wasn't that surprised when I heard that he was let go.
Yeah. I'm going to be Lamar, buddy. I'm negotiating my own contract for the next coming year.
Sounds good.
I don't think he's worried.
No.
So
he's not.
So Miami, Ole Miss, who do you guys got? I got Miami. I
think Miami. I think they got swagger to them coming in.
I like Ole Miss just because this drama between the Ole Miss athletic director and Lane Kiffin, I think, is fun. That's the one drama, Moose, that I can handle this last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That kind of shit. Stuff's fun. Sorry.
That's a lot of fun. So I'm going to take Ole Miss there to be different than you guys.
Oregon, Indiana.
Yeah, I'm all in.
We didn't even say anything about Oregon.
Yeah.
Well, we all better take Indiana because that's who we got in the Scrib and Gib challenge.
I just think they're just a good team. So, all right, check them out. Hey, Friday night, Oregon, Indiana. Tomorrow night, Ole Miss in Miami. So it's gonna be one heck. And then back on Justin Livestream Sports this week. Again, girls basketball on Friday, but holy smokes, we're going to have some sports the following week for sure.
Yeah. Just keep checking our schedule. I'm looking at it right now. Zach keeps it updated. I'm thinking, I thought you missed a game.
Well, there's got to be a game on Thursday and Friday of basketball between the girls and the boys. Somebody's playing home.
Friday. Girls basketball playing Friday, right? And the Stars are playing on Friday.
So, again, there's almost now at this time of the year, it's basically a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday operation for Justin Livestream.
Well,
it's
almost Saturday was some weightlifting, some powerlifting meets, and didn't you do a couple of those already this year?
Did one, yeah. We had 6 different cameras going for that one.
Oh, really?
So each platform had its own.
Turned out really well.
Each platform had its own YouTube channel.
Oh, wow! I didn't know that. That's cool.
Because that way you could just be like, "Hey, mom, or tell grandma I'm on platform 2 or whatever it was." And
that's cool.
Yeah. Zach, again, awesome job. Had it all lined up. And so, but yeah, we're going to have stuff going on, probably 2 to 3 games a week, if not more. Or, we had 3 games one night scheduled for Tuesday when it got canceled. So being able to do Spartan hockey over there as well.
I have a big word to use. Will you be doing any more horse shows for my equestrian friends? Ooh. Equestrian, I just said it.
We don't have any until March. And then March, April, we have a plethora of them coming.
Did he just try to one-up my equestrian and use the word plethora? Holy cow. You know what? We should just take like a 30-second break so Gibby's watching this down in Florida. He can grab out his phone there and hit the old thesaurus and see what that's dictionary, whatever he's going to use, thesaurus, whatever he wants to use. He can use it.
All right. We're going to, what?
Well, we got to talk about the NFL playoffs.
Nah.
What?
No.
The victory position.
We're in it. Doesn't matter. We've gone long enough.
Well,
We'll catch it up next week.
I just want to say, because all eyes are going to, the people that have Prime Video, of course, their eyes are going to be on the Packers and Bears on Saturday night.
That'll be a good game.
That's where it's at. It's on Prime Video. It's not on any locals.
I got it.
So unbelievable that the NFL does that, but God bless them.
Go Pack, go Gibby, and hopefully you're enjoying your Florida trip. Hey, I'm Scrib.
I'm Brink.
And we got Moose
on the loose.